change is hyperactive, and I think people are overwhelmed by the rate of change. And I think we can all honestly say that the new technologies have in fact caused a great deal of this rapid change. What people perhaps fail to realise is that the solution also rests within the new technologies. The new technologies are the means by which a personalised curriculum can be delivered to each individual at any time and in a format that they learn best. It's very important for a head teacher to actually have the support of his or her colleagues. In order to do this, of course, they have to be part of the change. They have to be valued as being great inputters to that change too, and to have ownership of it. And ownership is everything. Students are also stakeholders within the school. They too are to have ownership. And it's important that we engage with the children, that they are able to say that which is beneficial to their experience and also that which is beneficial to others' experiences in a positive way. The student voice has as much weight as the staff voice. When I first implemented what we do here, there was resistance, obviously, not from everyone, but from a majority. There was resistance because they could not see how relevant it was. Because the children, of course, with the new technologies, it's the medium of their age, isn't it? They were not fearful of this. They knew it. They knew it intuitively. They could even program a video recorder the day they were born. And I still can't do that. So I took all the teachers out of the classrooms. And I went into every single classroom on my own. And I spoke to all of the children. And I explained to the children that they were to send their teacher an email. In fact, there was one class where I actually asked in 3 sets to send one teacher an email, so that teacher got, I think, about 75 emails. Then I called a staff meeting, and I explained something about a diary date, and just as the meeting came to an end, I did explain to one teacher that I had noticed that she had 70 emails, all addressed to her. Well, like all teachers, she was really actually excited that she was receiving something from the students, and she asked how could she see these emails. So I showed her. When, of course, as I was showing her, other teachers were standing around. Several of them asked me whether they had any emails from their students, to which I was able to say, well, yes, interesting enough, you have too. So they said, well, how do you do this? Meanwhile, the lady that I had first spoken to, she was busy replying to all the emails from these 70 students. And like everyone else, they suddenly realized it was a good thing. They realized that they could communicate with the student, and just as importantly, the student could communicate with them. That actually there was no distance between them. And they had a sense again that it was good. So it was a very small step then. They wanted more of it.
It hasn't simply been about training, because training is taking teachers into a room. They might write lots of notes and then go away and then get on with what they normally do. But in fact, what we have done is make ICT as a tool as part of the teacher's toolkit. Creating activities which are going to demand the use of ICT has got teachers to engage with and use the IT in a very cross-curricular way in the school. And I think looking back on it now, it has been proven to be the right decision. So I think the key is the leadership having a strong belief in where they want to go and taking people with them. And that involves often difficult decisions. It involves difficult decisions over money because it's about prioritisation. We have the same set of resources, the amount of money that any other school has, but we have used that money to develop the systems because we saw what we believed would be the real positive benefits in investing the money in the way that we have done so. So there has been a big culture change within the school where ICT has been seen as a tool both in children's learning and teachers' teaching and also in the administration and organisation of the school. It hasn't been the driving influence, but what it has been is the tool that has facilitated that vision to become a reality.